everyone, and welcome you all to another tutorial in Figma. So here now we are in our chapter number 8, and our chapter name is usefulness of sharing and adding comment. So here in this class we'll be learning how we can basically share. I know you guys already know the basic of how to share, but here this class will be in depth about sharing and how this is quite helpful to add a comment for other team members while you're working on a live project. Like you guys can work together at the same time. You guys can see what your other team member is doing. You guys can add a comment, invite them. I'll be showing you all here in this particular class in depth about sharing and adding comment. So let's not waste time and let's get started with this particular class. So again, we're in the home page of Figma, as you can see. And now here, as I've already told you what we are going to learn, I'll come again in this particular project here. Okay. And suppose now I want to share it with my client or with my teammates. Okay. In that case, I have gave you guys the basic of what can be done. So here I'll just click on share. Then suppose I want to put up an email address here. So I'll just put up an email address. I'll click on this one, and here you can see as I have selected an email address, what they can do with that. Can they only view this one, or they can also edit it from here? Okay, and who all will have access to this particular thing here? Okay, so here I can tell only people invited to this file, which I need to do it from here. Otherwise, I can just click here anyone with the link. So basically, if this file is quite secretive, then in that case, I can only select this one, like only people invited to this file. But if this file, I want to select this particular link and I want to copy this one and send it to their WhatsApp or Messenger, I can do it from here. Okay. And whether they can edit or they can only view. Suppose I just want to send my client the link where he can only view. Okay, in that case, I can click on this option, and for my teammates whom I'm going to invite, I will click they can edit as well. So I can have both of these things here, and I can also add a short message for them, those who all I'm inviting. So I'll write that you need to help me finish this project at the end of this week. So I just gave them a message with whom all I'm sharing this. I can just give them a message and I can send an invitation to them. Okay, so here if I do have 3 or 4 team members here, in that case I can choose who can only view, who is the owner, and who can edit. Okay, in that case I can select. So from here I can just copy the link. As you can see, this is link copied in my clipboard, and as I have already have this page here and I have already selected an email, so I'll just send them an invitation. Okay, from here I can invite them. As you can see, I have just invited them, and here if I want to publish my particular work which I have done, I can click here on publish and I can just name this one, give a description. If I want to use different kind of tags, I can use different kind of tags. If I want to make it a prototype, I can make it a prototype. Or if I want to make it a file, I can make it a file as well. So what preview they'll get, okay? And if I choose prototype, I can fill the screen, the actual size on 100%. And I can also upload a thumbnail for my prototype class. And here are some advanced options like who is the creator, the license, and the email address as well. Okay, so I won't be uploading, so I'll just cancel this, come here, and let me show you guys how you can actually work. So many of you can work at the same time, like you can live edit or live design together. Okay, so I'll just go back here. I will just go to that email. So I'll go to this email, and from here I will just take another email, and here you can see I do have an invitation, and once I click on this one I will be redirected. Okay, so here as you can see this particular file, it's working on Figma. So I'll just close this down as I'm already here. As you can see, I do have this one as well. Okay, so here to show you guys in a better way, here you can see in this file, if I come minimize this, so here you can see once I am moving in this screen the mouse, here you can see what the editor is doing. And suppose I want to change the color of all of this here. So what I can do is I'll come here, I'll come and edit, and I will just pick up a color. And now I want to paste that color here. Okay, or I want to change the whole page color to black. As you can see, once I did this particular thing here on this page, on my other page also it changed. So as I have given him also the permission to edit, he can do it at the same time. So this is quite interesting, and with this I can also change all the settings. Suppose I want it in 50, I'll click on enter. Here you can see both the page looks the same. Okay, as I am able to do anything from here. Okay, from this design, if I select a particular box here, suppose I am selecting this particular box, and now I want to change the stroke. Okay, I want to select the stroke, and I will change the stroke of this box. And here you can see there is the change in my box, and I can again come here and change the stroke color to something like this. Okay, or something in this color. Keep this one here and click on OK. So here you can see both of these changed here. So if I just take a full screen and just zoom in, move this one with my hand tool, here you guys can see I am working here as well, and I can also see what my partner is working. Okay, and suppose I want to add any comment. Okay, so if I am adding a comment here, suppose for my partner here, then what I'm going to do is I'll just take this frame and put it just beside this one, and with my hand tool I can move and see what it is. Okay, as I am using here in the same laptop both of this, then it is quite hard to do that, but I hope you guys are understanding what I'm what I'm trying to make you guys understand, like how you guys can collaborate, how you guys can work as well. And suppose I want to add a comment, and I want to say like change the shape of the box to rectangle without any change in the corner radius. And from here I can actually mention, like I can mention them if I just write them, or I can mention them accordingly. Okay, if I want to mention, I can mention them. As I want to mention him, I'll just give up an emoji as well. And now if I submit this one, here they will be notified that I have sent up a message. Okay, so let's see here. As you can see here, I do already have my message. And what message is this? Here on the message or the comment box also, I'll be notified that I have a message for myself. Okay, so here once I open this one, and I can see the message that he is telling me to change the shape of the box and without any change in the corner radius. So I'll do that from here, and we can collaborate like this. And if I have already resolved that particular thing or that particular problem which was being told to me, then I can click on resolve. But here I don't want to change anything, just to show you guys the use of sharing option and also the comment option, like how important this is when we are working in a group. And suppose here I do have so many pages. So for a particular frame or a particular page, I can also divide the work for them. Suppose if I just click on this particular frame here in this box, and now I want to share this and I want to tell him that you work on this particular file only. So for that I can just click on share. As you can see, now this is linked to selection, and I'll just tick mark on this one. And from here I can actually invite them again and they can start working on that. So this is another feature which is being offered by Figma for a better user-friendly option. So now I hope you guys have understood how you can actually share your file and add a comment, and how it's quite helpful to us. So hope to see you all in the next tutorial, where we'll be learning how you can use columns and grids in your Figma file. So hope to see you all in the next tutorial, and next tutorial is quite helpful, and I hope you guys will be able to make application of your own at the end of this tutorial. Take care everyone, and see you in next class.